suddenly everything has changed. But one thing hasn't: BBVA's commitment to your financial needs. Our bank is with you. With our app, you can do most of your banking right from your phone. For more personal service, call us. Stay home, stay safe. And as you take care of what matters most in your life, know that our bank is with you.
And welcome everyone to BBVA Path to the Draft. And I'm Roger Hoover of the Crimson Tide Sports Network with you in Tuscaloosa as we're getting ready for the upcoming NFL Draft and visiting with some former Crimson Tide players. And today we're joined by Xavier McKinney, an outstanding safety for many years here at the University of Alabama. Xavier, how's everything going? Roll Tide, man.
It's a good. Roll Tide. It's good, man. Just trying to maintain, trying to make sure keep safe, stay healthy, and just spend a lot of time with my family.
Yeah, what have the last few weeks been like for you, staying at home, but yet still, I'm sure, doing a lot of things to get ready for the draft and make sure you're in peak form?
It's been pretty good. I think, this process, I'm just enjoying all of it. I'm soaking it all in. So, I know this only comes once, it's a once in a lifetime type of thing. So, I'm taking it all in, but at the same time, I'm trying to make sure I stay safe. I've still been able to train and do everything as I regularly would. But of course, I still have a lot of restrictions, so I just try to follow those restrictions.
Yeah, and you would have been having a lot of meetings, a lot of face-to-face meetings, a pro day here at Alabama, had we not had the pandemic, COVID-19, that's led to everybody staying at home. So with that, have you been able to have a lot of conversations with a lot of teams, maybe on a video interview like this or a Zoom meeting, just some way to connect?
Yeah, I've had a lot of them. So I've met with a good amount of teams on Zoom, on WebEx, different types of apps. Some that I've never really heard of, but really just whatever the team kind of wants to meet up on, and whatever staff I kind of meet with. So that's been pretty fun. But this has pretty much been my second time, being able to talk with different teams and different coaches.
And before the COVID-19 shutdown, what was the process like for you in January and February getting ready for the Combine, first of all, and then you did have a little bit of a setback at the Combine with the cramps, but how was everything going for you up until everything shut down?
It was good. The month of January and February, the training was going great. I had a great team up at school. I was getting everything that I need. Alabama, their staff. And just everybody in the medical room just made sure that I was always got what I needed. So it was amazing up into the Combine. Of course, like you said, I had a setback, but for me, I was just trying to work and keep getting better from there. And ever since then, I've just been working, and that's all I can do, and just wait for the time being, which is next week on Thursday. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, we're certainly ready to hear your name called. Do you feel like this Alabama program, from the time you guys get to Tuscaloosa, helps get you ready for the draft, so where you're not trying to cram a lot in, you guys are NFL ready just as you go about your normal business playing football for the Crimson Tide?
Yeah, most definitely. The way we prepare, the way we do certain things, we're a lot more disciplined than a lot of other people, a lot of other teams. We hold ourselves accountable. And I think those are the biggest things to prepare us for, moments like this. And a lot of the stuff that we do, it can be really difficult at times. It can be challenging. But then once we get to this point, we all see it as it being pretty easy for us. So, I think it over prepares us for this moment. Just so when we get to this moment, it's not, we're not stressing or seeing anything as such a big deal, because we've already, went through all the hard things.
NFL teams are looking for versatile players that can't just do one thing. You got to be proud that in your time at Alabama, especially over this past year, Coach Saban used you in a lot of different ways at safety. A lot of snaps in the box, a lot of snaps in the slot, a lot of snaps deep. How much did you enjoy that process, getting to play kind of all parts of the safety position and sometimes even lining up on the line?
Yeah, it was definitely fun. I enjoyed it. Of course, being out there with my teammates and just trying to make as many plays, for my team as I could. So I always wanted to play as many positions as I could, and so I would always kind of tell Coach and ask him about different places that I felt like I could be very that will be very beneficial for the team and help the team's success. So for me, that's all I was trying to do. But it was definitely fun. It was challenging at times just because I had to know a lot of different spots. But it was definitely fun, and I enjoyed every second of it.
Are there a few moments you're most proud of in your Alabama career?
You said what?
Just a few moments that you're really the most proud of in your career. Any favorite games, favorite plays?
I probably had to say this past year when we actually played Tennessee. That was a fun game for me. I enjoyed that game. And as a team, we played really well that game, especially defensively. That was a game that was pretty exciting. And then I would say probably my freshman year when we won the national championship. That was something that was great. It was a huge accomplishment for all of us. And it was definitely fun times afterwards.
Certainly was, and you were part of such a great class of freshmen at the time in that national championship. Now many of you are draft eligible juniors. You got to be so proud when you look across some of the mock drafts. You see Alabama pop up time and time again. A lot of your former teammates are going to end up with a lot of good teams, it seems like.
Yeah, it was definitely a blessing just to play with all those guys. Just knowing that how great we were, how great of a class that we had. And, we knew it when we came in. We knew that we had a really good class. We knew that we could do a lot for the program, which we did. And it was fun playing with those guys, and I'm always going to miss playing with those guys. But hopefully I'll get to play with, another teammate of mine, upcoming here in this year's season. But if not, I'll definitely have fun playing against them and seeing them on the other side as well.
So as we start to wrap things up, just when you're meeting with these NFL teams and you're trying to sell yourself, what are you telling them? What can you say that Xavier McKinney will add to an NFL team?
The main thing that I'm selling is that, the type of person that I am is I'm very hardworking. I'm a guy. I'm a player that brings in good energy to whatever room I step in. I'm able to make guys around me better. I'm able to make sure they push to practice harder, to play harder, and I can pretty much fit in any environment, any play style that whatever that team may have, because I'm good at adjusting. So that's always my main thing that I push out there, and all of that stuff is true just by like if you watch film, if you talk to people that were up at school, my coaches, players, they'll all say the same thing. So, that's a big thing that I push.
Well, Xavier, thank you for your time. We look forward to hearing your name called in the NFL draft coming up on Thursday. Just best of luck and roll tide.
Roll Tide. Appreciate it.
All right, that was Xavier McKinney. We certainly appreciate his time here on the Crimson Tide Sports Network. Thanks for watching, everyone.